Okay, so hi everyone. Today we would like to share with you our findings on new technology that enhance the capabilities of interactive ebooks for children. So I would also like to start by saying thank you to everyone for attending. We hope that we can share something new with you.
If anybody thinks of any questions throughout the presentation, please feel free to type them directly into the Q&A and we will answer them at the end. Okay, let's get started. I'm Hayden.
And my name is Kaylee. We are third year GCM students at Ryerson University and we love the tech industry.
Our team has worked together to provide an analysis of current technology for interactivity in children's ebooks.
I'll give you a quick introduction to our team. So first, there's Sarah, our project manager.
Katie and Veronica, who both worked on digital communications.
Jim, who is our director of graphic design.
Katarina, our graphic design and content supporter.
And finally, Manahil, a webinar researcher. Okay, let's get started.
All right. So the classical definition of an ebook describes an electronic version of a printed book to be read on a computer or similar device. This definition can expand what we understand a book to be. An ebook can manifest itself as much more than a simple conversion from analog to digital. Today we will explore how technology is enabling us to produce children's literature, which is new, exciting, and pushing the boundaries of the way we experience reading as children. Our group has researched and come up with what we believe is the essence of a modern, successful, and technologically informed children's ebook. We split what we believe are the most important technologies on the market today into three categories: personalization, accessibility, and immersion. Today we will be looking into what these technologies are and what they offer the world of children's publishing.
And although a few of these technologies may seem far-fetched, in order to progress our experiences with media, it requires some out-of-the-box thinking.
First, we will look at how personalization can be implemented in a digital format.
So, as mentioned in the definition, ebooks are an electronic version of a printed book. But what if children want to have their very own personalized ebook? Turns out it is possible. So the picture shown above is from a website called Customize that promotes women in STEM to young girls. They're encouraging this by providing free customized ebooks or customized books for purchase. I got a free ebook by creating my avatar and using my name in the provided dialog box, and it resulted in my own personalized PDF. So the image that you see here is the cover from that PDF. So let's start with a case study of a popular and successful company, Wonderbly. So Wonderbly wanted to make personalized books more advanced. Wonderbly has said that personalized books had been treated as a novelty item or as a commercial gimmick, and they were never written by good authors or illustrated by great artists. They weren't treated as a technology playground, unlike how our team thinks about them. So when purchasing a Wonderbly book, there's a significant number of variables customers can change, beginning with their name, but also including their gender, interest, location, and favorite foods. Various combinations result in different narratives for each story, or the impossible personalization that Wonderbly is known for. Unfortunately, a challenge that their company faces is that there's quite a complex operational challenge that comes with a print-on-demand business. Now, the operational challenges of printed personalized books, such as printing on demand, could be eliminated by simply having them as an ebook. So let's explore the idea. Here, we are going to play a quick tutorial on how to make a personalized book. So there's a really cool tool in Adobe InDesign called Data Merge. So you go to Window, Utilities, Data Merge. And then you'll be choosing the source. And for me here, I'm choosing our group members' names to change in this book, which was made by Katarina. So here you can see we're getting rid of Lucy. And now I'm choosing a new source, which is a plain text file from my desktop. Or you can use a .cvs from Excel. And then here I'm just putting it on preview so that you guys can see that there's my name. Now there's Jim's, Katarina's, and so on. So now everyone can have their own personalized book. And next here, I'm just showing you what that plain text file would look like. All you need is the heading of what you're inserting, and then I have everyone's names below. So overall, data merge is a great use of technology to create many personalized ebooks at once.
Thanks, Kaylee. Variable data seems like it holds an important place in digital media today, but let's take a look at accessibility. Promoting accessibility is a no-brainer when it comes to digital media, and it's no different with children's EPUBs. When it comes to accessibility, there are many advantages that a digital book has over a physical one. Accessibility, while not as glamorous as some of the other technologies we're looking at today, is a very important factor in the future of ebooks. A traditional publication appeals to only two senses, sight and touch. The digital element allows for the use of hearing as well. In fact, the use of digital delivery for this media allows publications to reach more people than a traditional book ever could. In addition to audio experiences for the visually impaired and enhanced visual experiences for the audibly impaired, when we broaden our understanding of an ebook, the technology can be used to reach even the deafblind. The technology of modulated haptics can be used to deliver publications to this group. This is a study from Stockholm University where researchers were able to use Morse code through a pattern of vibrations to deliver text and web navigation features to the deafblind. Research into digital inclusion technologies like this represent a niche which ebooks are perfect to fill. With publications being presented in a digital environment, research and advances like these are easily incorporated into a platform like children's ebooks. The digital medium of the ebook allows for many marketable accessibility features which provide a competitive alternative to a traditional book. The most prevalent of these seem to fall into three categories: audio playback, display customizability, and color accommodations. These types of features include functions like read aloud animated stories, variable text sizing, and color blindness correction. These accommodations are particularly attractive in the children's market as these issues are notably relevant in those who are learning to read or still learning basic concepts like color and sound recognition. Feature sets like these provide a powerful set of tools which is proprietary to the digital medium. Now we're going to look at a quick video from DQ Systems, a leading digital accessibility firm. This video is going to visualize the core concept of some of the accessibility features we talked about.
People with visual, auditory, motor, speech, and cognitive disabilities rely on various assistive technologies and alternate methods of interaction to use digital documents, web, and mobile apps. People with visual disabilities may rely on screen readers, braille displays, zoom functions, or high-contrast colors to get value from what's displayed on screen. People with auditory disabilities often rely on captions or transcripts for video content. People with motor disabilities might require speech-to-text software or keyboard-only interactions. People with speech disabilities require a non-vocal means of interaction. And finally, people with cognitive disabilities often require thoughtful and organized layouts with clear direction. Digital accessibility is the practice of making digital documents, web, and mobile apps accessible to everyone, including people with disabilities. Accessible sites and apps are perceivable, operable, understandable, and robust.
As we move towards a more accessible world, inclusive functions like the ones mentioned in this video are pushing their way very much into demand. The potential for ebooks in this space is virtually unmatched.
Okay, Hayden, that seems pretty cool. But what if children could go one step further and actually go inside the ebook instead of just reading it from the outside? It is now a possibility with virtual reality, also known as VR.
Virtual reality is an industry very much still in its infancy. The industry itself has shown excellent growth and is set to reach $2.6 billion by the end of this year. This is exciting for ebooks as there's still time to make an impact in the industry as it is developing. Thus far, the adoption of virtual reality for literature has been slim, with a focus on augmented reality rather than virtual. Both are effective tools for bringing children's books to life and promoting reader engagement. Presenting stories to children in a virtual environment is new, exciting, and conscious of the limited attention spans of the younger generation. Ultimately, virtual and augmented reality are just another set of tools which provides the creative options to authors and publishers for differentiating themselves in children's literature.
So let's watch a short video to get an understanding of reading in VR. So this is an app by Places called Story VR. So as you can see, the user is in a large library, and they're going to open a book. Now the user is able to choose a book that they would like to read. Now they're playing with the book.
The Raven. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door.
So as you could see, they were transferring between the library and they're in outer space, so it's pretty cool. And the programming of this application has been entirely managed by Places Software Engineering in Milan, Italy, and it permits you to load as many audiobooks as you'd like. And additionally, it is designed for Oculus Go, which was shown a couple slides ago, and it costs about $300 at Best Buy, which is a comparable price to other gaming consoles. Even better, if you would like to try the software, you can email Places to ask for special permission to try it for free. So right now, owners of virtual reality headsets and similar devices are typically young people and adult males. So as this population ages and start families, opening these devices up to additional markets becomes easier when a parent or relative is familiar with the format. So this technology has yet to be implemented in the children's literature market. Most of my research has drawn back to adults experimenting with VR reading. There are a few sources who mention children reading in VR, but those who do are very excited for its possibilities.